Welcome to our channel, Sailing Atlantic. We're a small crew of 2 people. There's skipper Frank and there's navigator Heidi. Our boat is a Harbour Rassie 382, built in year 1987, called Atlantic. We decided only to look back at the best memories, so remember time is precious. Make each day count. With this channel, we hope we can give you all a small glimpse of what's waiting out there. The rest is up to you. Rap life, live out your dreams.
No, we started the season a little earlier this year. I think about a month earlier. The weather was not really very nice. It was extremely windy, rainy, and it was cold. So we started off the season going into the Limfjord just to stay put there for a couple of weeks and see how everything got on. So this is our first sail from Nibe, heading towards Løgstør. We didn't meet a lot of boats. Apparently there was one other crazy sailor going straight past Løgstør. And we ended up at Amtoft, which was planned. The sail was a little rough, but the weather were with us when we arrived there. Amtoft is a great place, newly renovated by locals. We met up with our very good friends, Clausen and Marie, had a dinner, stayed there for a couple of days, and here you see Blue Sky, our friends in the Bavaria. They had to leave and go home. It was Sunday, and the day after was a work day. Now, if you followed our channels for the last 4 years, we made weekly videos, and you probably also discovered that all these videos were deleted on YouTube, and that was because we were apparently doing a little too well, and we ended up having some copyright issues when they start scanning the videos. So instead of running into some legal action thing, we decided just to delete all the videos. We still got them for ourselves, but they're off YouTube for now. So this is our first video. We are currently 2 months into the season, and I just figured out how to get music without royalty issues yesterday. So this is just a quick sum up of what we have seen up till now. It's not really structural as it usually is. This is the island of Livø that we visited after Amtoft. If you followed our channel, you will see that this is a traditional thing that we usually go around Livø during the season, either beginning of season or end of season. We absolutely love Livø. We also gave Hvalpsund a go this year, and there was a triathlon called The Escape to Hvalpsund, where the ferry sailed out the contestesses and everybody jumped off the ferry, swam to shore, took their bikes, took a ride. So it was a normal triathlon, but it was quite amusing to see when everybody jumped off the ferry here. Now, sometimes things happen in life which was not planned. So here we are pushing hard to get back to Nibe. We ran into some family matters that we needed to attend to. So we needed to push the boat as much as we could. That's just how life is sometimes. Everything's back under control. So we left Nibe and went around Østerhurup, and here we are in Bønderup. The weather is still not very summerish, so that was the start of the season. The good thing is that from this point it turned to the better. But we were in Bønderup for some days, just waiting for the weather to turn around. So it was rainy, windy, and Danish summer weather. One morning in Bønderup, we got a call from my childhood friend Frank, who's also sailing, and he was on his way to Anholt. So impulsively we decided to leave Bønderup and then head for Anholt. It was a 40-mile ride, something like that. There's a big windmill park in the middle of Kattegat. Usually we go around it, but this time we took a chance and sailed through it. This is where you hope not to run into any problems. And here we are at Anholt finally, and the weather has switched around and it's now beginning to smell a little of summer. So well worth waiting for. Now from Anholt we sailed to Gilleleje, which we have zero footage of. It was blowing and windy like hell. So when we left Gilleleje and went for Helsingborg, Sweden, we had the current very much against us. So we were sailing about 5 knots and speed over ground was 0.5 to 0.9. But here we are in Helsingborg, Sweden. When we left Sweden and headed for Copenhagen, we met every sailor's worst nightmare. The visibility was a couple of boat lengths around us, that was all. So we put our trust into the radar, the AIS, and of course the GPS, and hope for the best. Everything went well, and within an hour and a half, everything cleared up and we had beautiful blue sky. So we ended up in Copenhagen and stayed there for a week, which we have zero footage of course, except this one picture. And then we left for Ishøj after that. So from Ishøj, we sailed to Køge, og from Køge to Faxe Ladeplads, og Faxe Ladeplads to Præstø, and then through something called Bøgestrøm, where our depth sounder was down to 1.3 meters, so that wasn't very nice, and then to a harbor called Kalvehave, and then from Kalvehave to Karrebæksminde. We have zero footage of these harbors. We simply forgot to take pictures and film a little. But Karrebæksminde was the most uncalm harbor we have ever stayed in our entire life. The waves were close to 1 to 1.5 meters tall. Everything was getting bashed around, and it was absolutely crazy. So we stayed there for 5 days and we could not get out of the harbor. Look at that, and that is inside the harbor. Absolutely crazy. So if it's windy from the west, don't go there. That's absolutely crazy. Now, after a couple of days in Skælskør, which was quite a nice place, we decided to leave and go for Kerteminde. Calm day inside the fjord anyway. When we left the fjord, as you'll see a little later, the wind came and picked up and we had a wonderful sail.
This morning we left Skælskør and went out in the Great Belt. In the front you see Korsør, where we were last year. In the front you can see the Great Belt Bridge, which we are to go under. The sails are up and the sun is shining.
We're crossing the Great Belts right now. Boats bashing along, going between 6 and 7 knots. Great weather for sailing. We've waited for this for quite a while. This summer it's been either dead calm or windy as heck. So our plan is to go to Kerteminde, which we will have an ETA of about 4 hours from now, we hope. And there's Heidi enjoying the sail, and myself sitting behind the camera. So our YouTube channel is a little back. Let's see how often we get to make a video. But now you're up to speed. Sorry that the first part was little videos and pictures from this and there. We were not very structured, because I believe that I couldn't find a proper royalty-free solution for music, but I did it, so we're back. So we will see you later. Perhaps not next week, but eventually. and hope you enjoyed this small video. Thanks. See you. So we are slamming along, crossing Great Belt traffic right now. Whoa, big container ships, and wind has picked up a little, so it's about 8 meters per second right now. Boats hammering along with 7 knots right now. So nice day for sailing. Really nice day for sailing. Heading for Kerteminde, past the Great Belt Bridge. Heidi at the helm. Boat is working hard at 7 knots, 7.5. So it's good for Atlantic. So great sail today, so far. Wind is nice, fresh but steady. And current is close to 0. So let's keep our fingers crossed and hope for the best.